Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, everyone's doing all right. Hopefully, your sales have been good. Lately, my sales have been eBay have been awesome. Hopefully, you guys have done the same. I want to talk about eBay. I want to talk about Poshmark. Want to talk about Amazon and second guessing your buys. Kind of what I've done. Now I'll show you what I picked up. And I'm reaching the 10K club again. I'll show you my numbers. We'll share some numbers, listings, goals, that sort of thing. What are we? It's only April 10th. We will have another liquidation.com giveaway. Let me look at a calendar here. For those of you that are new, hit the subscribe, or you're watching after the fact, comment down below. Love to hear the people that don't come in live or can't make it live. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's see. Let's do it sometime next week or next weekend. Liquidation.com giveaway. You'll get a choice of codes. Let's see who's in the chat. Sue Ann, Marie, Money from Mars, Rumstump, Flipping Particles. What's going on? RG Slot, Justin, DJ West, Star City. What's up, guys? Hey, Vicky, Diesel. Looks like Amazon's doing it for D and not eBay. Serena, what's going on? Flipping Sister, how's it going? Hey, Tyler. Yeah, sales have been awesome. I've had a consistent Poshmark sale for the past, 4 or 5 days now, and I don't share. And I see everyone on Facebook saying, "Oh, I don't want to do it because you have to share." I just list every day. I don't know if that's the secret sauce, but listing every day consistently helps. I'll kind of go over some of my processes that lead into the wholesale buys. And I don't think I brought any over with me. But we'll talk about that. Blackberry, what's going on? Hey, Kurt Jones. All right, so 10K club. Now, I made it all the way up to 13,000, and that was at the end of Christmas. It kind of tailed off. Significantly. I dropped all the way down almost to 85 or 8,000. I wanted to stay. My goal this year, sorry, was to consistently stay in 10,000. But I think that so there I'm at 94. I was at 96 earlier. You can see I've had 4 sales today. Actually, 3 of them are going to the same person, which is awesome. Look a little glary. Oops, that wasn't good. Oh, that was awful. Hold on. Not good. A little better. Sold a New York Mets warm-up jacket for 30. Nice. Posh, good for you as well. Just listing, no sharing. Yeah. So just listing, guys, does it. I mean, I list. I've consistently listed at least 10 plus on both platforms. The same listings every day. So 10 items, eBay, Poshmark, cross-posted, and that's it. So it's helped. But yeah, I actually had someone bundle something with my first bundle sale this morning. Someone bundled a pullover that I had for a while and a pair of Under Armour shorts that I just picked up. Now, for those of you that do thrift, it appears that they're putting a lot more of the athletic shorts out. So keep your eyes open for the Under Armour shorts and or any shorts with a logo on them. And by logo, I mean sports team, player branded merchandise, like Kevin Durant. I'm going to show you something I picked up from there. Sports teams. And when I say branded, like if you just get Nike shorts, you're not going to get much for them. Now, if you get them from the bins or the outlets where you're paying by the pound, I will sometimes pick up those types of shorts. But the one pair of shorts, that athletic shorts that I seem to consistently pick up without a logo is Under Armour. Now, these Under Armour shorts I sold were camo, so a little different than the norm. Suyan had a good weekend, another slow Monday, Tuesday. Oh, that's all right. Keep listening. Hey, Pac-Man, what's going on? Hey, Harlan. Hey, Karen, how's it going? Yeah, so here's another thing I picked up. Now, you talk about picking up cool things, logos are key, right? Mountain Dew. I looked up this. So I had no idea what this was. This is actually, I think it is. It's a fishing shirt, and I looked up. If you could see this, cotton cordell. Those are fishing lures, I believe. Fishing lures, some sort of fishing merchandise. And then on the back, it has the same thing, but it says something Ray Life Outdoors. So took me a while to figure it out, but I figured it out. So a lot of cool stuff like this. Now, when I talk about, I said don't second guess your buys. I forgot what I paid for that. Usually anything below $8, depending on what it is. I try not to second guess myself anymore. I try to say, I know what consistently sells. I've done my research. Trust your research. Don't think about it. Don't blindly buy something. Do your research on comps. If you know that a certain item and you have access to this certain item to buy, like when I buy my closeout sports stuff, sometimes I second guess myself. I only buy a little bit. They sell too quickly, and I burn myself because someone already bought the rest. So don't second guess your buys. If you do your research and you're confident in what you've sold before and you have the history for it, buy it. It'll eventually sell, right? So I have a bunch of jerseys in there. I probably have a surplus of jerseys. I posted in the Facebook group. For those of you that are interested, I might try and move some of it. I do need to list it, and that's why I hadn't been on the last couple of days, just because we had the Fortunes and Reselling show on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday were just busy. Kids had hockey. If I don't come on one night, usually the kids have late hockey practice. So that's usually why. Fridays and Mondays kind of are hard right now, but that's why I wasn't able to come on Monday. We were at the hockey rink till about 8:30. If you're in the group, I'll try and post for regularly more on Instagram if I'm not going to make the show. But make sure you head over and join the Facebook show, Facebook group. Follow me on Instagram. I try to post a lot out there. I try to show you guys what to buy. So if you guys do thrift or you guys have an option at buying deep in a team, go for it. Tyler, yeah, I did see you. Sorry, I got a couple in there. I just haven't got to them yet. Bananas and blue raspberry ice cream. That's an interesting combination. Outdoor girl, can you use stock photos on eBay? I personally don't. Uh, I'm not sure of the policy on that 100%, but I typically think eBay buyers want to see the exact item they're getting. So I don't use stock photos. I take pictures of the exact item. Now, if it's a large quantity item, like I have 100 pair of shorts, I'm going to take one picture of the actual shorts. I'm not going to use the stock quantity, but they're going to get a similar item, right? They're going to see, or I fell asleep. That's right, Marie. I'm going to take a picture of the item that they're a like item that they're going to get. I'm not going to use a stock photo. I will use stock photos on eBay or on Amazon with the I have a wholesale account with hat company. I use their stock photos. They've given me permission. They sent them to me to use. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, if you find stuff that even know not even shirts, stuff that's in your own product category, and you've done the research and you see consistent sales and you price it according to the market, buy it, right? The worst you can do is hold on to it for a little bit. But when you buy more the next day, you're going to sell those items and make your money back. So I think put educated buys and you'll be fine. When you list across platforms, what happens if the items sell in each? So Christine, I'll give you my on eBay. If you sell something that is already sold on another platform, you're supposed to pick out of stock, but that will ding you. So here's what you do. And we talked about this on the Liquidation show on Thursday nights with Dan. I think this Thursday we're on Dan's channel, Liquidation Pros. You have to monitor, if you're going to cross post, you have to monitor everything. Once I get a sale on one platform, I immediately go on my phone, or if I'm home, I go on my phone and I go to the other platform and here's what I do. If it sells on Poshmark and I'm away from my computer, I go onto eBay on that same listing and I up the price to like $1,000 because no one's gonna buy it, $1,000 item. And then immediately when I get home, I go back onto eBay or to a computer and I end the listing. I'm not sure. I know you can end listings on your phone. I'm not sure which one does not ding you because I've not found on the app to end a listing the actual end listing button without getting dinged. So I up the price on eBay. If it sells on eBay and you miss it on Poshmark, I'm 99% sure you can cancel it on Poshmark without a ding. I had to do that once when I first started. So here's what I do if it sells on eBay. My process is when I list on both, I keep the titles the exact same. My title in my eBay listing is the exact same title with character limitations on my Poshmark listing. I find that exact listing and I can do it on your phone or on your computer. You can delete the listing immediately. So I delete it immediately from the app. You have to keep on top of it if you're going to cross post. And then I put some things in Mercari, but nothing sells in Mercari for me. So I go eventually end those if I do sell it. Long does it normally take to get sales when you're new to eBay with only a couple of feedbacks on your account? For me personally, my experience was once I hit 250 listings, and this is now if you're focusing on specific products, you might not need to go as deep as that. But 250 listings, that's when I had a daily sale happen. Right under that, I was getting like what I'm getting on Poshmark right now. I was getting onesie twosie every couple days. Now I probably get between like today at 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 today. So I probably average around 10 a day. I'll say 5 to 10 a day. But now I'm leveraging that across multiple platforms and like second guessing yourself in buying. Don't second guess yourself in cross posting. It can only help you if you cross post if you have a process to remove it and monitor it. I cross post when I can across all 3: eBay, Poshmark, Amazon. So, for example, my wholesale NASCAR hats. Hey, Pat D's, what's up? I am ungated because I have brand or warrant or manufacturer approval on Amazon. I put them up on Amazon. I put them up on Poshmark, and I put them up on eBay. Now, that one item is selling across all platforms. If the speed happens to pick up on eBay or on Amazon, I'm going to send that in to be merchant fulfilled, hold a few items back so I can still fulfill my orders on eBay and Poshmark. I know I can fulfill my FBA using the FBA platform. I just would choose to ship it out myself on those other 2 platforms. But utilize all your platforms. If you're not utilizing Poshmark and you sell clothes, hats, bags, accessories, use Poshmark. It doesn't hurt. It takes under 3, 4 minutes to list, if that. It's only beneficial to put it on Poshmark. Now, it will take a little extra step in your process, but why not utilize something that could work for you? Just adding it to my listing process, I think I'm at, I should tell you what I'm at on Poshmark. How many listings do I have? I think I'm close to 900. 968, close to 1,000. And that's no sharing again, guys. I don't share. For those of you that follow my store, I appreciate you those of you that do share my store. I do try to go back and share your items, but it doesn't happen a ton that people share my store. But those that do, thank you. But yeah, I don't share anything. Use everything to your advantage. That's an idea for someone who knows how to program software that would allow you to cross post and take down a listing from one platform to another. Yeah, that'd be key, right? But then I think the only hurdle you'd have to get through is getting Poshmark, eBay, them giving you access to their API to use third-party controls. Pat D's, hopefully you're doing well. Keep me posted. But yeah, that'd be great if you could do that. Now, I was looking at Shopify, like you could control some of your listings through with Shopify to all other platforms. I don't know about removing it, but sharing is caring. Yes, that is true. Hey, Trista. Yeah, so utilize Poshmark, utilize Mercari. Don't limit yourself. Now, I was reading one of the books by Jim Cockrum. He's a big Amazon guy, and his thing was if you only have one platform and you get kicked off that one platform, what do you do, right? If you become an expert in multiple platforms, 4 or 5, and you get kicked off one, you still have 4 left. So, not saying you're going to get kicked off, but that's an example, right? You want to spread everything around. So now that I get sales across all 3, I'm doing better than just one. But again, I forget who asked the question. Was it Karen or Christine? That was a great question. Yeah. So that's how I monitor mine. I'll tell you a story that I sold a pair of, I don't know if I showed you guys, I had a Peter Millar brand new golf pants. So brand new with tags, retail 125. I put them on Poshmark, put them on eBay. They sold on Poshmark. I was not near a computer. I upped the price to $1,234. And someone wrote me a message on eBay and said, I like the pants, but I don't think they're worth that much. So you might get those messages. But yeah. And the other little thing that I do is you get a little less fees, unless you don't have to pay for shipping. Obviously, shipping's in your fee, but it doesn't come out as extra, right? On eBay, you have to pay PayPal, you have to pay your shipping, and you have to pay your eBay fees. Well, Poshmark is awesome because you just print the label, they take out that percent, and that's it. You do not have to pay for shipping. Uh, so long story short, I tend to list my Poshmark items a little bit higher than my eBay items. Or if someone's counter offering me on Poshmark, I'll go a little deeper on the discount because I know I'm making as much or more than I would on eBay. Hey, Tanya, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Lay, what's up? So that's how I kind of utilize both. Um, when I do get a hard good, sometimes I'm a little happy inside because I don't post you don't post video games on Poshmark, so it's a little quicker on listing. I get a little happy inside. Talk about, I don't know if I showed you these games, Civilization. I think I did show you. I ended up bundling these two, PlayStation 3. Look for Guitar Heroes; those sell. Took a chance on Sid Meier's Civilization, and then Monopoly. Don't overlook games. As you start to learn games, give them a look. You'll know what sells. But if you have questions, ask. If the person bought them for 1,200, would you cancel the lesser order? I probably would have canceled it on Poshmark at that point, but it's kind of crappy. But most likely, the person would have said, hey, I can find it for a cheaper price. I'd like to return it. But yeah, probably not, because that would end up biting me anyway. Jeremy, are you getting more money on Poshmark overall? But I do think I get more on eBay. You have more eyes on eBay, in my opinion. You do get more per item on Poshmark. Now, if I had I would make a ton more. If all my items, if my 10 items or 4 or 5 items that sold on eBay today, if those all sold for that same price I sold them for on eBay, I would have made more on Poshmark. So in the stuff the way I'm pricing it, yeah, I'd make more on Poshmark. But I'm not sure if all of my items are garnering or the desire of Poshmark buyers. I do get the occasional sale. Usually it's every 2 days I get a sale. Today was this weekend I had 3, which was awesome. I had no idea. So that was my best weekend ever on Poshmark. Rum Stump loves Civilization. I love Civilization. I bought the new one for my computer. I hate playing it because I spend hours on it, so I rarely play it. But if you guys like those type games, Civilization, the new one's awesome. I sell a ton of used shoes on Poshmark. I have a bunch. All my shoe palette, I put them all on Poshmark as well. I sold a pair of boots on Poshmark, $100. I made a ton more on Poshmark than I did on eBay because my eBay would have eaten up all my fees. Would love to see how your arbitrage trip goes. Oh, the husband's getting more interested. Nice. Does your jacket say unique? Yes, it does. It's freezing down here is why I have this on. Hey, Tony, what's going on? Yeah, it is a time suck. Yeah, shipping shoes. See, that's another thing. You ship on Poshmark, you just print the label, stick it on there, but be careful. It has to be under 5 pounds or under. I believe it's or under 5 pounds. You can put it in any priority box, priority flat rate, padded flat rate, and it ships. Regionals and they ship. If it's over 5 pounds, I've not had that happen. I believe you have to pay extra postage, but my shoes were like almost 4 pounds and I didn't have to pay extra. Looking for some Starbucks stuff that had gone on clearance. Would love to see what you find. I never find anything Starbucks. Hard Dixie Flipper, good to see it. But yeah, so go deep. So today I placed another order. Um, a lot of these closeouts, unless you're at the show and you see what they have, uh, if you're buying blind, like this guy or this warehouse, I ask for a list. They send me an Excel sheet, and the Excel sheet is 1,000 lines, right, of just a product. Like he sent me 1,000 lines of NHL stuff. I had to go through it, and a lot of times there's no pictures. So when we talk about don't second guess your buys, he had a bunch of hats. I think he had over 50 hats. I just said I'll buy them all. So, and you might hold on to it for a little bit, but they'll eventually sell. And if you have the capital to do it, and you have that to invest, go for it. Here's my other thought process for that. I can't talk. A thought process is my wholesale buys are kind of my investment, right? If I drop $500 on a wholesale buy, I know and trust that my thrifting process, my other stuff can make up that $500 pretty quickly. So once my thrifting pays for that, I'm back to zero. And all my wholesale stuff, let's say it was a bad buy, right? Normally it's not. My San Diego Charger hats, that was a bad buy. I have 45 of those and I can't get rid of them. So my thrifting, so if you have enough sourcing, enough different items to go after, you'll be able to take one to pay for the other. So, hey, Dan, what's going on? So that's another way to look at it, right? But also you're taking a chance, but it's a chance that you're backing up with thrifting or vice versa, right? All right, so let me show you what I picked up. And if we still want to talk about that in the chat about second guessing your buys, it's very interesting to me because sometimes I'm like, and you get everybody out there on Facebook saying, oh, should I buy this? Should I buy that? When in actuality, if you're probably questioning it, it's probably something you know. 9 times out of 10, if you're questioning it, you probably know what you've done. If you've done your homework, you're making an educated guess, right? So that's what I say. I say go for it. Hardy Dix Flipper have missed last couple of weeks vacation. They've been catching up. Wholesale buys. They've been going pretty well. My hockey shorts, I bought all the hockey shorts up. That shipment's coming tomorrow, so I will open that shipment for you tomorrow. And I have another one probably coming next week. You can never score if you don't take a swing. It was Wayne Gretzky, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. All right, some of the stuff I bought. This has been sitting at the thrift store for a while. I decided to pick it up. It was I bought it because it was half price. But it's just a plain Nike dry fit. These I tend to sit on, but some of the logos I talk about buying, construction's one of them. Atlas Contractors. I believe it's local to Ohio, but there you go. It's kind of cool logo, but that's on the neck, nothing on the back. I said, why not? Go for it, especially since it was $2. Liquidation.com blind buys are a little wrenching. That is throwing your money out there. I don't know if I would ever buy a blind buy off liquidation.com. It's easy to look up solds before you buy. Yes. And if you're looking up solds before you buy, make sure there's not just 2 in the last 90 days. You want to see every couple days or last couple weeks, you want to see multiple sales. And this is my experience. I don't buy anything that has, last couple months. There has to be something every couple weeks, or there has to be enough profit on it and it's not as expensive, and I'll buy it. while you're thinking about it, someone else is buying it. Yes, that happened to me. I didn't write my email fast enough because I was second guessing it. They sent the email to everybody, and someone went in and just said, "Yeah, I'll take them all." I was doing the math in my head. I was second guessing what to do. As I was writing the email, it popped up right above, sold. Saw my first thrift store shirt at the thrift store. Nice, DJ. Hopefully you picked it up. What else did I get up there? I picked up an Alabama hat. Scott might want that. Great quality, right? Sweat brim, nothing. Looks barely worn. And LSU. So tried to pick that up. Tigers. It does look like there's a little bit of dirt. Barely anything. You can't even tell. Right there. I'll wipe that off. That was one run. That was a bad. There was nothing there that day. That was Monday. Monday I went at lunch. There was nothing. Today I found a lot more. Today was awesome. And like I said, there's a ton of shorts out there now. So if you guys do go to the thrift, look at the shorts. Again, I sold those camos today with a polo shirt. I made about, I think, $13 on the shorts, deducting my fees. Here's Nike. And I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I have to look it up, but I believe that's Kevin Durant. But awesome shorts, large size. Large size does well. This is extra large. Dry fit, awesome colors. I expect those to go pretty quickly. So I got those. I always look up the workout pants too. Sell the LSU to Lonnie. War Eagle. Oh, did you see that video of everyone in Auburn celebrating before the end of the game and then they lost? Just sold some KDs, that colorway. Nice. Picked up these. These are really cool. I had a pair of Duke University tearaways I sold for $47 on Poshmark used. Look at these things. These are awesome. Cleveland Cavaliers, Nike, NBA. Size medium though, but Nike dry fit. So awesome pants. Or warm-ups, I should say. These are full leg. And look at the logo. Now, don't second guess yourself. If you see a Pro Team Sports logo, I don't know if I can show you. Can you see the stitching right there? If you see stuff like this, Nike with the big name brands on it, with that sort of stitching and the logo on it, pick it up. Pick it up if the price is right. But that sort of thing right there, when it does sell, like those Duke pants, I had them for a little bit. Finally sold, but for $47. I could not believe. And they were a little old school. Someone bought them. So that college stuff, go for it. Mark everything up in my store 15%, and then I did a 40% promotion. Sell, I turned $3,000 in 2 days. There you go. So I kind of do the same thing. I do 5%. Not much, but I don't know if it's the mentality of people like seeing something on sale. But with the little red line through it. But I've found recently, in addition to my best offer, that my 5%, and I do 5% across everything, does pretty well. But yeah, that's awesome, Pat. Thanks for sharing. I picked up a small and medium for me. Small is probably the worst. But it is Under Armour. It's cool colors. But again, small polo shirts. That's something I'm wary of. I wouldn't go deep on a single unit of smalls. If you're going to wholesale or close out stuff, usually they'll give you assorted sizes. Don't buy everything if it's just small. That's my opinion. I want a mix of everything, or if I can get large and extra large, or even double extra large, do that. You don't want to weight everything on a small size because you will sit on it for a while and you will only sell one or two. That's at least my experience. So I found a cool Under Armour shirt, size small, cool colors. Not expecting anything for that. And I couldn't pass this up. I know someone mentioned Peter Millar button-ups don't do well. Oh, but it did have the pin still in it. Just spotted that before I stuck myself. But this is pretty much brand new. I'm going to list it as probably used. But there you go. Peter Millar. Really cool colors. I like it a lot. Extra, extra large. I have another one. I've never sold it, so I'm not expecting to sell this one either. But colors are cool. Couldn't pass it. So there you go. So that was it. That was all I picked up. Slow 2 days. Not much there, but I got wholesale. I have wholesale stuff coming. I'll show you guys that this week. I have to edit my ASD video, so that hopefully I'll get that out soon. It's just been crazy busy. I will put that up there. Someone asked about the ASD books. I was not able to get some this time. If you are going in July, registration opened, I think it was on Monday. If you are going, I recommend you register now so you don't forget. And then schedule the hotel. The cheapest hotel was $52, and that's just base rate. Harris had $52. Saturday night's going to be a lot more expensive than Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So look at booking it now if you're going to go. But yeah, Heart of Dixie Flipper, I did not. I wasn't able to this year. Just shipped to Peter Millar on Posh. Yeah, Peter Millar, if that's a button up, that's awesome. But Summer Comforts, if you can find the Summer Comfort polo shirts, those are awesome. And those sell great in medium too. So all right, everybody. So stay tuned. Tomorrow I'm getting, I don't know how many boxes I'm getting, but I think it's like $950. So there's a ton of product I have coming tomorrow. I'll walk through why I picked it out. We'll unbox it. If it's multiple boxes, I'll spread it out across, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I'll show you everything I picked up tomorrow. Hopefully it comes. And then we'll go through some of my thrifted stuff, talk about liquidation, anything you guys want to talk about. I'm hoping to get that ASD video out here soon. So have a great evening, everybody. Watch some hockey. The Blue Jackets won tonight. Hopefully caught that game. Enjoy yourself. See you later. Get some listings up there. See ya.